Okay, I got into an argument with some British guy, of course they're always British, about, the race of the people that are causing most of these gun crimes. We're talking about America and gun crime. The fool's name is Cheekalob. And so I go, well, if it's the same here in America, it should be the same in with knives in Britain. He goes, no, that's bullshit. There's no way. Well, let's look for a pattern in the knife violence.
The Swap a Knife for a Life project came about because my daughter was violently attacked on her way home from school by a gang.
What color is the gang? What color is the victim?
The offenders were charged with violent disorder. One of the girls, who was only 14 at the time, was sentenced and sent to prison. The message to young people who think it's cool to carry a knife or be in a gang is that it's not. I don't want any other family to go through what we did. The consequences are far too great.
I'm Sergeant Carl Rogers, and I've been leading this anti-knife and gang crime initiative. Since this project began, I've come to realise the implications of knife crime culture and how it not only affects the victim, but how it also steals the life away from the attacker and destroys the lives of families. One of the most important facts that I must relay to you is that you're more likely to be stabbed by your own knife than anyone else's. We
Yeah,
say,
right.
swap a knife for a life. Anyone can hide behind a knife, but it takes real guts to walk away. Think about what you've done over the past 4 years, and how long ago that seems. Now think of that time spent in prison. That is what you could be facing if you carry a knife.
I had to pause that for a second. And how exactly are you more likely to be killed with your own knife? I mean, I don't know. Let's move on to the next bit. Let's see if this fool has.
Know of the problem that knives have become in the past few months and years, particularly within the hands of younger people. The initiative of swapping a knife for a life is one that can only be applauded.
Knife for life.
It's an opportunity for us to remind you that every time you take a knife out, you run the risk of killing or seriously injuring someone. Every time you take a knife out, you run the risk of going to prison if you're discovered.
Yeah, just for having a knife.
This
That's Britain for you.
part of Operation Blunt, the Met's response to knife crime on the streets of London, is a fantastic opportunity for you to make a difference to the safety of the streets of the capital we live in. This is your chance to swap a knife for a life. Take us up on the challenge.
Oh, what color skin is he? Nope. Well, it takes 3 to make a pattern. Whoa! Oh, there's 3. Okay, so a pattern has been established. What? What's going on here? Now, this is in Britain. This is, the supposedly... Okay, you got your token white guy. The supposedly safest place on the planet. What? Huh. He's not really black, but he's not white either. Yeah, there you go. So you got 2 white kids. Oh, but we're getting back to... Now see, this is even more overwhelming than here in America. In America, it's about 60% of the victims of gun crime are black, which means that 40% aren't. This is way over 60%. This is like 95%. And this is done with knives, not guns, I guess. I mean, that's what they... There's a packy.
Only watch the TV. Life's getting too greasy. Killing over nothing. Killers get nothing on their CV. And 27 people.
Swap a knife for a life.
Every 2 weeks. Let me make this clear.
I mean, that's an official video here from, I don't know if you can see that. Probably the Home Office or something. Which more than confirms, I mean, what I was saying. I was saying 60%. I mean, this is like 95%. We gotta watch the section where you're more likely to be stabbed by your own knife.
Where's that money you got for me? I ain't got no money for you, man.
You fucking yardy bastard!
That thing what you give me, I got nicked by the police and they took the thing and they took my phone as well. That's why I ain't phoned you, bro. Let me tell you something, yeah? If they ain't got no dough for me now, you're going on the road for me. What are you talking about, man? I ain't going out there for you. We take me for some boy or something. What? What do you mean, what? What are you going to do? What?
I got me a knife. But because I got me a knife, it's easily taken away. Now, couldn't he take as easily the knife away from the guy that just stabbed him? I mean, if being the first one in possession of the knife makes you vulnerable, I don't know. Anyway, that's the propaganda lie that they're trying to tell you.